What is the average starting center in the Ivy League? 6'8"?
Well, how many of them are black?
4?
Yes! Welcome back to Basic Exchange. My name is CG, and I am here with my co-host and dear friend Theo, and we are back. Like we never left. We had a little bit of a hiatus. Theo and I both have a few other things that we do in life, and that is why we were away for a time. Theo, most people don't know this about us, but we actually don't make any money doing this.
You would be shocked to know that. I know no one else would believe that, but that is the truth.
When we started this process, I did not realize it would take more than tens of viewers to be paid by YouTube, but apparently it takes more than that. So, like and subscribe, share with your friends. We have already made a deal that a room in my house is going to become a full-time podcast studio if we get to 200 whole subscribers. So share with your friends and make us prove that true, and we will make it happen. There's so much we could recap, but we're not going to do that.
Why waste the time?
Why waste the time? Everyone knows what has happened in sports, but what most people don't know is that Chris Termini of the NCAA, the vice president of championship business affairs for the NCAA, he reached out to me.
Not surprising.
This is the first live podcast. He reached out to me and he said the transfer portal needs an overhaul. I also received notes, second lie, I received notes from many professors claiming that the students are simply not engaged in their courses like they once were.
It's crime shame.
It is. Yeah. So he said, I don't want to hear from the attorneys. I don't want to hear from the university presidents. I want to hear from the fan.
Which is right where they should go.
I agree. I think
cut out the middleman.
Exactly. So here I am, the market, and I would like to introduce Theo, who knows nothing of this, and our listener to a new segment that we call our best bad idea. Theo, I have for you 3 ideas that I would like to put in front of Mr. Termini. There's no way that's how you say that name.
We can find that out, I think,
could,
probably. Mr. T.
Mr. T. For Mr. T, these are my 3 ideas. I need to run through them with you. I need you to tell me where I am missing the boat. Might I introduce you to the transfer aptitude test? So the graphic here will be perfect. Transfer aptitude test.
The old TAT.
The TAT. If you want to transfer, you will be required to take the TAT,
okay,
which is an ACT or SAT style standardized test. All right. Everybody's taking them. Here's the catch. For one, the results will be publicly posted,
okay,
and ordered by score. The bottom 25% of applicants will not be permitted to transfer schools.
Okay.
If you want to transfer and still go, if you're in the bottom 25%, you're sitting out a year. You have to then pass the test next year in order to start playing. But if you are in the bottom 25%, you are permitted to remain on your current team and continue playing.
Okay.
I like the idea of there's a student athlete that you're looking to pick up on your team, and you gotta go search through the list, but did this guy even pass? I'm also disabling the control fine. Everyone's actually going to get a written manuscript.
The transfer scrolls.
They don't like, I love that name. They don't like the budget for this.
How many NCAA Division I schools are, and not even just Division I, right? But the number of transfer scrolls that have to get sent out.
I actually bind them.
No, you know what? I like them rolled in a scroll, because the other thing I like about that is that as soon as you let go of them, scrolled right back up. Lost your place, just lost any chance of finding where you were, and just instantly sucked back into a scroll.
Oh no. The other thing that's tough is we do make universities pay for the scrolls.
We have to.
And by the time we print and do the customary owl delivery, it is kind of an expensive investment.
Sure.
I mean, the Dukes and the Arizonas and the Kansases of the world, listen, I can see it now.
Well, they're going to have the best owls, right? They're going to pay to have the best owl. They're going to have a peregrine falcon, right, delivering this thing.
I didn't even think about that. Should they have their own birds?
Fleet?
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Every school gets their own fleet of birds to deliver the scrolls with the test results.
Well, and they got to be branded, because then when you watch the bird fly over, you go, Duke's getting their scrolls. You know it. You say, there they go. Right? Yeah, right. Michigan State, that boy's coming down.
Yeah, you have to then sit there and think about how you route your birds. But can you go retrieve your scrolls in person?
Right.
Absolutely.
No. Well, actually, you know what? I think we allow it, but no combustion engine transportation.
Okay.
You want to come on horseback?
Okay.
Fine. You want to come on electric scooter that you got to charge $1 million? Absolutely.
Okay.
Horse and buggy transfer portal, right? You know,
Take a look at option number 2.
Option 1 was so good.
Well, you made it better than it was, but option number 2 I have named the market value luxury tax.
Okay, all right.
Here's the idea I wanted to make this that I couldn't make sense.
All right.
Like, I wanted a scenario with the transfer portal for all sports open at the same time. And it's like, in exchange for your starting power forward, we will give you our second string cornerback and our hottest cheerleader.
Right. But immediately jumped to mind that was kind of hilarious, but taking it way too far, is full team trades.
Okay,
listen,
the whole program.
We will give you our men's tennis team for your starting quarterback. Right?
No.
We'll send them all your way. You know, we'll get your tennis coach on board, right? And what happens to your tennis players? No idea. We'll trade you our entire program, gear and all, right? We'll send it all to you. Just, you give us this guy, right? That's all we need.
Imagine your university president gets off the phone, you're like, we lost Luke Allmeyer. And you're like, what did we get back? Ping pong.
The hockey team.
We got back in your sport.
We don't have a hockey rink. Well,
we're gonna need to work on that. We're gonna work on that
We're
because we
gonna
have a new sport.
Right. Think of the market possibilities.
Yeah.
These have been just electric, by the way. So, I mean, you just can't beat it. I don't know what 3's going to bring, but I'm excited.
Well, 3 brings turmoil.
Okay.
This has
I kind of feel like we've had some turmoil, but all right.
Not like you've seen yet. This one is called Match Day.
Okay.
2 sides to it. Teams decide the number of players they want to pick up in the portal. They then will make blind bids. If you win the bid, you get the player.
Right. Okay.
If you win too many players, you're going to be required to pay out any additional contracts that you don't need and redshirt those guys unless the next highest bidder has an open spot available.
So we just don't even care about roster size.
Redshirt guys will
Don't
not
have
be
it.
included in roster
Okay, got
size
it,
if
got
that
it.
scenario
Yeah,
presents
yeah,
itself. If you don't win enough players, walk-ons.
You gotta go with
You
what you
just
got.
gotta go with what you got.
Open tryouts.
Yeah, pretty much. We didn't win anybody. So
we are the worst bidders there's ever been.
On our basketball team, we thought we were picking up 7. So we're gonna tryouts tomorrow.
And this has nothing to do with retention, right? Don't care what you have right now. Just
no. It's you are basically saying you have however many spots they are available on the roster for transfers or walk-ons. The other side of this is for the players. They rank their top 5 programs that they want to transfer to in no particular order.
Oh, okay.
Because the highest bidder, regardless of where they rank on that player's team, will win the player.
Right, sure.
Now, if the player doesn't want to go there after all and isn't happy with their deal, they can just sit out. But you lose your year of eligibility.
So then what's the point of their list?
If you don't get picked up by one of your 5 schools, you're not playing.
Okay, you're just done.
You're done.
Career's over.
You're out of here. There's your turmoil.
You're doing a gap year. Go travel Europe.
Yeah, you better sure as heck hope you get picked up by one of your 5 picked schools and hope that they win you.
Right.
Every team will know what players have put out there.
They'll know the list.
They'll know the list of like where guys have wanted to
So
go.
they'll know where to put their money.
Exactly.
Potentially. Right, potentially.
But if like Duke has 50 guys that list
Right.
Duke as their number one school,
Right.
and Duke only needs 4 guys, they probably go bid on 4 or 6 of them.
Sure. Yeah.
And so if you're one of those guys that, like an idiot, decided that my top 5 schools are Duke, Arizona, Illinois, Houston,
Florida.
and Florida, and last year you played off
You
the
were
bench
great
for
in the league.
Marquette, then that was a bad 5
Right.
choice.
The ISU transfer is going elite.
Yeah, so my goal with that premise is basically scare people away. So those are my 3 ideas. You have a favorite?
They're all pretty bad. Yeah. So hey, segment accomplished. All right. We are going to dive deeper into a bad idea than anyone else could imagine we could go. We went to a point today where we were trading a men's tennis team for a starting quarterback, and frankly, it doesn't sound like a terrible plan. I mean,
You get everyone involved, it could become impossible to follow.
well, the biggest problem
But
that
you'd be interesting.
you've brought up tangentially is this would have, we're talking indentured servitude for the players because they can't have a say.
The prospect of human rights violations had not crossed my mind.
Yeah, well,
But I'll talk it over with Chris.
I think you at least got to broach the topic,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you could write something to the bylaws, right? I mean, what's the NCAA's got thousands of bylaws. Just stick something in there.
We'll be at 200 subscribers in no time.
Oh, honestly, I'm already going to start tearing down a wall. I'm just going back in there with a sledgehammer because after this type of episode, the subscribers are rolling in. They just have to be.
I don't know how you can argue with that. So, on that note, who knows what the next episode will be? But I assume it will be in the other room because we'll have 200 subscribers.
I didn't even know what this episode was going to be, so I have no idea what the next one will be.
I'm CG.
I'm Theo.
And this is the Phaser Exchange. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.